Hello.
Hello, everyone.
This is Anxious Baddies Book Club.
Anxious Baddies Book Club.
We need to have an intro.
We do. Eventually, we'll get one.
Yeah, we're still getting
We
it.
gotta get like AI music or something, and just like have the robots work a song for us.
Yeah, I'm too tired of a human being to do anything on my own.
Yeah.
All right. I'm Emily.
I was gonna say, this is Emily.
This is Amber. I forgot
Yay!
Amber.
This is Amber. And polka dots.
Polka
And
dot.
jammies. We are wearing jammies.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is a jammies review of our book.
Mm-hmm. And our book was
The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore.
Bookstore. Yes.
It's okay.
Yes, The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Laurie Gilmore. It's the second book in the Dream Harbor series, which we recently learned that I think it's going to be part of a 5-book series.
Mm-hmm.
So we've kind of already started. We did start this one, and we were doing it on our own. The Christmas Tree Farm. We're still debating on whether
we're gonna review this for you guys.
Yeah. I mean,
we're gonna figure that out tomorrow.
Yes, we're gonna figure that out because the thing that we don't do here is stress. Oh, hey.
Exactly.
I can remove that.
Or push our poor little brains too hard.
We don't want to do that, no. We don't want to push our brains because we're tired.
We are.
We read to relax.
Mm-hmm. We don't read to stress, we read to relax.
Yes, yes. And it is still December, so we still have time, but we also did just do our unboxing of our Christmas blind date with a book from Lindsey. So, yeah, we've got things to talk about. We've got decisions to make, decisions that are not going to be made tonight because...
Today.
Yeah. Before we get started, this is going to be a spicy book. So if you view us as innocent or hold us to some weird unrealistic standard, and you don't want to hear us talking about like things you don't want to hear us talk about, then nah, just skip this one for now. Move on.
Yeah.
Move forward. So mothers, fathers, siblings, cousins maybe, or friends who just don't view us in that light. There's the door!
That way.
That way is the door.
And take your attitude with you. Bye.
Alright, Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, here is your secondary warning. This episode will contain spoilers because this is a book club. We have read and we are ready to talk about it, and also cussing because that is just who we are and what we do. And then also, if anything that might sound sponsored or like a paid advertising is not, we are not paid or given anything for free unless stated otherwise.
Yes.
Alright, so we are good, and I feel like this is the 8th time I'm bringing this up, but this is the book we're reviewing today.
Cinnamon Bun Bookstore.
Yes.
And I do have to say that I really love that Laurie puts the playlist.
Yes.
In like the start of the book.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, I love it.
So, overall thoughts of the book.
I like this a lot better than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I liked it more because I already was immersed in Dream Harbor from before, so I kind of knew these characters, but like this one kind of just put me more into that, like, I don't know, that place. And I ended up liking um liking Noah and Hazel's love story, I think, a lot better than Jeannie and Logan, which I still like theirs.
Yes.
Like it's still like cute and I like how it turned out, but Hazel's and Logan's love story is more adventurous to me. I really liked that.
Yes, I even thought it was whimsical.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it was almost like kind of
summer flingy, but
yeah. And it's like the fact that she's turning 30, and I get that because there's something about the 29 or like 20s ending. And to be fair, I was 29 the year 2020. So turning 30 for 2020 and 2021, like 2021 is when I turned 30. I was still in like a freaking cloud. So we all were just freaking surviving at that time. So I wish, like, in a way that my 30s had kind of been that adventurous and like meeting a hot guy and like whatever. But like, I don't know. It was kind of fulfilled something in me that I didn't get to experience myself. So
nice, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, in a way, I think that's what we kind of turned books for, is to feel something that we don't necessarily have access to in our own personal life.
And that's what I mean, I like that Laurie Gilmore puts these like authentic people into these stories. Because I feel like these like people that you could just hang out with on like or meet on a like random day. Like they seem like people that are authentic.
Yes.
And like Hazel for sure, like we've all like gone to like the book cafe or whatever or a book cafe. A bookstore and seen like a nerdy girl or maybe even a nerdy guy and you know, like so we've seen those kind of people. In fact, I'd probably be the nerdy girl. Right. If I worked at a bookstore, which I wouldn't because then I would be broke. But I mean, I don't know, they felt like authentic characters and already getting a feel for them in the first book was like it was I mean I just felt more at ease with the Dream Heart. Maybe at ease isn't the right word, but
and I'll say this again about this book as we did with the last one. These are such easy reads. Like there's no stress. Like it's not gonna stress you out. So if you need something that's gonna like take you out of your own head for a little bit, I think these books are perfect for that. Because we said that with the first one, I'm saying it with this one, and so far what I have read of the Christmas Tree Farm, yeah. Like they're
really cozy reads. Like, I think cozy is the right word because they're just like they're cute and then they're just like easy to follow and there's some funny parts and yeah.
Yeah, and the timeline isn't hard to follow either. So there's not a lot of going back and forth and trying to, you know, the plot isn't outlandishly crazy. And that's, I think, part of the reason why it makes the book such an easy flow from the book into comprehension. It's easy and it's a quick read.
And it feels like it doesn't really drag either.
No.
And that's what's really nice about it.
Yes. It could be boring, but it's not.
Mm-mm.
It's not boring at all.
No.
Exciting parts and stuff that you may, I don't want to say feel uneasy about, but maybe
Just like I guess the right term, because like there's some situations where you're like, just tell her, like,
yes,
just tell him, and you're like, ugh.
right, yes, and
But
it's not that bad, but there are
yeah.
it's like fucking tell each other, you fucking
Yeah,
idiots.
yeah. You love each other. Just tell them. And then you just like, and then you just see them like, wait, and I'm like,
Right, and everyone else
no,
can see
you're
it
so
shut down.
cute. You're so cute. Just yeah.
Right.
Obviously, these are exaggerations, but if you're a woman, you know what we're talking about.
Mhm. Mhm.
When you just see two people that need to be in love, but then they're like, and then, what about this one?
Hold on.
And then all you want to do is just go.
I need to look this up. It reminds me of that meme. No kiss.
Yes.
I'm gonna insert that.
Yeah. Oh, that's good shit. That's good
Right, I
shit.
know. We're great. We love it. So yes.
Yeah.
I suppose that will lead us to our overall ranking of the book. Um, I gave it a 4.5 to a 5.
Yep, me too. I'm tossing it between a 4.5 and a 5 because I think the state of mind I was in, I was like, this is cute, this is so good, so it kind of freak out a little. And
Yes.
then I forget to think about other books that might need a 5 rating.
Right. Oh,
But I would say 4.5 out of 5
perfect.
for me as well.
That is, I need to really write this down because I'm just not with it. I think that was what, fucking fantastic?
Yep, fucking fantastic, and then we'll read again. So
Yes. Okay. So it's
yeah.
in between those. Fucking fantastic and we'll read again.
Yep.
Yes, perfect. Okay. Um and then the next rating is the overall spice level. Um I have like two kind of different ratings for that. One is like the amount of spice, and the other one is how spicy it gets. I gave the amount of spice like a 3.5.
Really?
There's not, maybe I'm just a slut or a smut person. I don't know how you would categorize people of that.
Okay.
I need more.
Listen. I was like, I'm between like a 4 and a 5 for spice rating, so I'm like jalapeno pepper, baby,
Oh yeah.
or ghost
No, when it
pepper.
comes to like the writing of it, oh, I gave that like a 4.5.
Yeah.
Like, cause it went into detail, and that's what I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate. I just want more.
I do too. Okay.
Maybe I just
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on board with that.
I don't know. Maybe I just need to like.
There was a lot more compared to the pumpkin spice
Yes.
cafe. So I'm in agreement with your spice rating.
Cool. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I kind of gave it just two because like the amount of spice and then how spicy it
Mm-hmm.
was. I felt that it was a little justified.
Mm-hmm.
I want more.
Yeah.
I want more.
I like it. I'm wondering if this Christmas tree farm is gonna have some too.
I hope so.
I hope
But
so too.
I looked on the back though, and I didn't see.
I know. I don't. There's no.
Yeah, there's no spicy content.
Did Pumpkin Spice Cafe have the
No,
whole
it was just the Cinnamon Bun. Yeah, Cinnamon Bun Bookstore that had it.
Laurie?
Right.
We want it escalated. Come on.
Right? Yes, escalate.
Just kidding. You're fantastic.
Yes, you are doing great. Percy, get off.
And we are just diabolical.
Yeah, I know. We're very, Pause. Hold on a second. I gotta throw something at a cat. Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, shit. That sounded like you hit something.
Well, I hit the cabinet. Damn it. Okay, what else can I throw? Ooh.
Where are you throwing that at?
Damn it. I'm throwing it at the cat.
Oh, you just see a cat's legs like swinging. Hi, big guy. Hello, handsome.
He's so mad.
Hello, Percy. Hello, Percy.
Okay, bye. Get out of the kitchen.
Alrighty.
Yes, okay.
Say your character and why.
Alright, yes. So my favorite character I put down as Noah. He was sweet, kind, put in the effort to make Hazel happy, even though, like, their ending wasn't guaranteed. Because, you know, throughout the book, they're thinking that it's only going to be a temporary thing.
Yeah.
And they weren't really expecting their paths to continue onward after her 30th birthday. So, even though he knew that their ending wasn't guaranteed, he still stuck around and made the most of it.
It's a toss-up between Hazel and Noah.
I mean,
for
at
me,
this point, they're like considered.
I agree. I think Noah's my favorite as well, just because he's, I don't know. I feel like we get more story from him of his life than we do Hazel. But we already know Hazel's dad's the mayor and that kind of stuff. And but I liked how Noah, like, you got a picture of his family and like his sisters, his mom and dad, and his nieces, and like his like job, and I don't know. I just felt like he was the standout character for sure.
Right, and kind of going into that a little bit further, he thought he was like an outcast from his family because he thought he didn't live up to his family's expectations, which in the end, you know, he realizes that's not the case. His family loves him no matter what. Yeah. And as far as like the least character goes, or least favorite character, I don't have one. Like, in the last one, like, there was a mild reason to give that title to somebody, but in this book, like, no one's really the problem.
I agree. I'd say there's no least favorite character in this book.
Yeah, I couldn't hate anyone in the book even if I tried. So, yeah, don't have anything there.
The ending to me was good. It was actually perfect.
Right?
In my opinion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For them as their characters, it was perfect.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like, it was just the perfect sunset to the perfect day.
Like, let's get married.
Right?
And that's like totally, that's totally them.
Right? It was very spontaneous. No friends, no family. And that's the way.
But that's the thing. It's like if she hadn't have like met Noah and they hadn't been in a relationship, she wouldn't have done that. But because he brought that side out of her, and they like both have this like adventurous thing going, it's like perfect for them.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
I loved it.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So we're okay. To be um clear, it doesn't go through a wedding ceremony,
No.
but they're like, let's get married.
Yes.
So we'll find out, I guess, if they really do.
Right? It's in the epilogue
Yep.
of the book. So, I mean, there's no time for it to go into detail about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure, you know, I'm sure somewhere in here it may mention it.
Yeah, I know. I hope we find out.
Mm-hmm. Right? Alright. Now I have written down a favorite part of the book. Mine was when Noah professes his love through books towards the end of it.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm just like, you know, this is just perfect because of who Hazel is as a character in the book.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just there, and from what I can understand, before him and Hazel, you know, kind of did their hands off. I love that. Hands off!
I know, hands off. That's so cute. Oh
Right? It was adorable. And
my
every
god. So freaking cute.
right?
And
Yes. And
I
so
think that's what got it I think they're just like,
they were
I think that's what
silly.
got it to 4.55 stars, because it was like their characters just were so perfect.
Mm-hmm. Like they were the perfect amount of goofy and serious and romantic
Yeah.
and funny, and it was
And
just
it's
like,
just like they and it's weird to say it, but it's like they clicked.
mm-hmm.
And I mean they and in Pumpkin Spice Cafe they did it a different way, but how Laurie wrote it in this one, they were just freaking cute. And
Right.
then the
I wish I would have written it down, because I can't remember what hands off. I think it started with Hazel or something. Um,
I love his nickname for her, Hayes.
mhm.
It's so freaking cute.
Yes, it is very cute. Okay, hands off stands for Hazel and Noah's Summer of Fun. I don't know why I couldn't remember that, but
That's okay.
all I had stuck in my head was hands off. And every time
Summer of fun.
right?
So freaking cute.
It's so cute. Just
God
have
damn.
some acronym for some dumb thing that you're doing
Mhm.
for fun.
My favorite part. You know what? I love the book thing. Like
hmm
that was just that made me like want to start crying, because he was like he got all those books and he just
I got chills.
I did too. I was sitting there reading. I was like, oh my god, that's so cute.
Right? I'm like, Noah, you sneaky bitch.
Yeah, right.
Well, because
You
this
know
is
what? And I thought that he was leaving like the book messages, but then like towards the end, like it made sense that it was her dad.
Do you remember in the beginning of the book when she's having lunch with her dad
Mm-hmm.
and she, you know, is telling him basically that she wants to have some sort of excitement in her life and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And her friends knew about it too. I think it was Annie that made her think that it was Noah, or helped
Mm-hmm.
her with that theory that it was Noah. Um, so, I mean, obviously she has great friends that helped her dad out with
Mm-hmm.
creating the surprise and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it overall just so stinking cute.
Yeah, I would say like my favorite part is when they're at the meeting and then they go to like the back room and he like turns on the trees and then
Yeah.
they have fun time with each other.
Right?
It's so cute.
Yes, it's very cute, and it's cute, but it's also sexy too, the way that
Yeah.
Hazel wanted to be portrayed. Well, I don't know if she
Yeah.
wanted to be portrayed as cute, but she wanted to be portrayed as sexy.
It's sexy. Yeah, and Noah brought that out of her.
Yes.
Like, he made her feel so confident.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what we need.
Right?
We need men like Noah.
We need men to make us feel like we are the baddest bitches, because we are.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
We may have anxiety, but we are bad bitches.
That's why
And we
we're
are sexy too.
Anxious Baddies Book Club. Yes.
Yep.
Uh, yes.
What's the next question should we ask?
Is it book worthy or is it movie worthy?
Or is it movie worthy?
Yes. Is it movie worthy?
I think this one is.
Yeah.
I could argue that if they didn't want to make Pumpkin Spice Cafe into a movie, they can make this one into a movie.
Yes.
But still bring those characters in. They could honestly make it a pair. They can mush it together.
Well, yeah. I mean, these books aren't terribly long, and
yeah,
so they could mush it together. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Yes and no. With the idea of mashing them two together, yeah, that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about this earlier, but I prefer when it comes to like romance. I prefer to read them in a book because it seems like it lasts longer.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think that would be the only thing that's holding me back from saying yes to making it a movie is I like the slowness of it. I like the chase of it, and movies, 2-3 hours and it's done. Whereas, depending on how fast you can read a book, this might last you, a couple weeks or something.
It's true, and that's the thing too. It's like you get this when you read a book. It's the vision of the author.
Mm-hmm.
But what's hard about making it into a movie is that you get a director, you get a writer, you get all these people with their own idea of what it's going to be. So what you've imagined in your head is different than what they might even put into a movie, and it might not even be the same. So that's like, it kind of takes away the magic of the book itself.
Mm-hmm.
When we get into that way.
Yeah.
Because it is written so well. I mean, like, the story itself is written really well, and it's just so fucking cute.
Right?
Like, I just can't get over it.
Right? And I suppose maybe that was an overcomplication of the question, but yeah, I mean, you never know how it would turn out if they did make it into a movie. It could be everything and more than the book had given us. But what are the chances of that? Because you know how they like to do things in movies and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah. So those are my thoughts on that. Oh yeah.
So I think we can avoid the swap places one.
Yeah.
I would. I think we both would swap places.
Yeah.
I want to live in Dream Harbor.
It sounds like a cute little town. I assume, well, pretty sure it says somewhere in one of these books, and, my smooth brain just didn't retain this information. I think it's on the East Coast.
New England.
Yes. That's on the East Coast, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this was just kind of some stuff that I had written down as little notes throughout the book. I thought this was funny. The book club thought that Noah was an underwater welder from Florida. the townspeople are strange. And I love that. They are just unhinged, and not like in a crazy way. They're like just unhinged weird, and
Yeah.
in a lovable way.
Yeah.
Alright. And then another thing I found kind of funny was Hazel doesn't have a middle name, and Annie just throws in whatever name I assume came to her mind.
I know. and then when Logan, okay, first of all, her and Logan's friendship is so cute.
Right. And it's like not that boy best friend or girl best friend that you have to be worried about, because like it's obviously clear that they are.
Well, they're almost like siblings.
Yes.
Because he doesn't have any siblings and she doesn't either. So I don't know.
They make it like very clear that there's no intentions for anything. So that
but
was
the fact, yeah, and then you find out what her middle name is through Logan.
Is that her middle?
Rainbow.
It's a joke.
He's the only one that knew her middle name.
Okay, Rainbow.
And so she was like, if you tell Annie, I will kill you. That's what she said.
I just thought she meant that sarcastically.
No, her real middle name is Rainbow.
That's cute, though.
Yeah, it was so funny when Annie kept putting her.
You're right, yeah. And they're happy.
It's just very, I don't know, I love the characters. And it's funny because Annie and Mac might have something going on.
I wonder if that's going to be in the 4th book.
I wonder. And Mac is just like this grumpy guy. And then she's just like not. And oh my god. That'll be fun. That would be a fun one for sure.
Oh, buddy, no.
And I love the fact that Hazel has 2 dads.
Yep.
And then, of course, her mom. But at the same time, like, it basically admits that Hazel was just a for fun baby.
Pretty much.
Oh, I loved it. I was like, this is awesome.
Right?
But she's got that kind of, like, unconventional, like, likability, if that makes sense. Where it's like she came from this unconventional background, but it's like entirely accepted with the town. And it just like she's just this really cool character. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Cute and adorable and
oh yeah.
Yeah. Her dad's the mayor of the town who is also probably a psychic who's also gay. It's amazing.
Right? Yeah. I can't.
I love it.
I can't get over the last book too, where her dad had said something about Logan going on a retreat and hanging out with llamas.
Oh man.
Right? And I like
so good.
Yes, and I also like how in the books too they leave like mild hints. I don't want to call it. I don't want to say that it was very subtle or anything, because I think when they were in the town's meeting before they snuck off to do some hanky-panky in the closet, this girl Kira.
Or is it? No, what's the name? I think it's Kira.
Is it? I suck at pronouncing
Kira.
So,
I want to say Kira.
Kira.
I want to say Kira.
Kira. Okay.
Maybe.
So, and this wasn't very subtle in this book, in the Cinnamon Bun Cafe. It was kind of like obvious that they were introducing the new like love interest for the 3rd book, but in the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, that one was a little bit more milder of a hint that this book was going to be about Noah and Hazel. So I like how they leave little trails.
Yeah.
Help you guess what the next book is going to be about.
So it'll be interesting if we see more of Mac and Annie in this one. Like, if they're, like, at the end of the second one, at Cinnamon Bun, like they talked about Mac and Annie. But I wonder if in this one there'll be a little bit more, and so then maybe it'll be like the. I love it. I love it. It's just so, they're so easy to read, and they're cute, and you like the characters, and it's just, yeah.
It's nice. It's refreshing.
It is really refreshing because it's been, we've had some, it's been a hard 40 years, let's say. Let's just say that right now.
By the last 4 years, we mean November.
Mm-hmm.
That just was dragging. I do want to say, I don't know, because we're not making decisions tonight, but I did want to include it in our episode that, I don't know, I consider this exciting. It definitely made me happy. I'm sure it made Amber happy too. But on our last review episode on TikTok, a fairly new author did reach out to us and hinted that she wanted us to read and review her book. So we do have plans for that, and we are super excited that she reached out to us.
Yes.
Like, I was literally working and
we were fangirling.
Yeah, we were fangirling out.
We're so excited.
I'm like, is this real?
Like, I think it is.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know how to respond without freaking her out.
It was
like,
so
this
cool.
is exciting for us.
It was just, I loved it.
I loved it too. So thank you so much for reaching out to us. And we are going to be, we just don't know in what order.
Right? They always come back.
Yes, okay. I don't know why. It must be the way that it's reversed in my camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking at it and I'm like, that's not the same one, is it?
They Always Come Back by Bailey Thomas.
Yes.
So, definitely check her out and give her some love because
for sure.
It's she is doing the promoting and I mean it's hard to make it out there. So we want her to do well.
We do. We want her to do well. We want her to succeed. So we did get this one. She has 2 books, as far as I know, that are out.
A third one is coming out. I don't remember when.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't realize that there was even a third one. So she does have 2 books out. This is the second one. I think they're both standalone books, but we did say that we will review this one. We did say we would do it in January, but this is something that we are going to have to discuss and kind of come along a timeline for, just because life in general can be crazy. And we're gonna read this one. It's definitely on our TBR pile.
Well, and another thing too, this is our first kind of author reaching out to us. So I think we wanted to make it a kind of a priority.
Yes, this is definitely definitely a priority for sure. We are going to read it. This is at the top of our TBR list. But I did want to throw that out there just so that way we can hopefully push some traffic through to her. I don't want to mislabel things by any means, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe she is a new indie author who is self-promoting her books. Yes, alright. So I think that concludes our little get-together today, going over, again, the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. Yes, Cinnamon Bookstore. We
did it!
We did it! Yes. And as always, if you have any suggestions, DM us, or you can email us at anxiousbaddies.bookclub@gmail.com. We haven't heard from anyone yet, but you know,
If you are an author and looking for promoting, we can help, maybe.
maybe, yeah. So,
Okay, bye everybody.
bye.